I turn my back, you laughing.
This Lion fan base, Coach, they have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Full set, blue 60.
Check, 47.
Hey, let's get in there. 21.
Check.
Hey.
They'll run on first down. Swift. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Easy.
You got nothing.
Monday.
Here's Stafford. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All day, baby.
Here's Breeze to throw. They'll roll him out right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Breeze now. He is going to find Hill here. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for the Saints. 53 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Breeze. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
All day,
line.
baby, all day.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Set.
line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You didn't want that? You didn't want that?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 20.
We go 21, 21.
Five. Hey, 25.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Right here.
Ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Easy, opposite. Smooth.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our turn.
0-2.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 34. They begin the drive with Johnson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Set, blue 60. 39. And middle. Tight dog. Pilot, 64, weak. Hot.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Hey, check Mike. Hey. 39. Watch the curls. Hey, easy. Mike, 11. Hey, Haywood. Hey, check.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Play action, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey. Roy. Hey, 50. Hey, Foxtrot.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But now it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Check curls.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook.
Yeah! Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Mike, boy, 51. It's coming this way, coming this way. We're good. Nice ball, ready. Kill. Ready, tackle.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Saints.
Ready?
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, able to slither by. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Ready? Yellow waiting. You kill. We ain't giving up nothing today. 11. Hey, 25.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. The Sanders has got it complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Saints first down.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing now is Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready?
Breeze now, 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Alert 3. Wide. Get wide. Check 3. Check. Here we go.
Kamara try the right side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they'll run. Murray. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Check.
Again, it's Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14, Lions 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, orbit.
Stafford now to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Switch. Monday. Omaha, ready, move.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. A gain of 6 there on first.
T.J. Hockenson out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. Attempting now to break his own NFL record. This from 65 yards away. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Deshaun Hand, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Ready.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Hey, seam 6.
We got 25's the mic. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go.
5-1.
Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
To throw is Breeze. Spins by. Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Here we go.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Kill.
Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic.
Hey, Stu.
Now Breeze on third down.
Double dog. That's the way.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hand picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Ready.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey. Like 7.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Stafford. That's complete to Nauta, the tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Washington.
On first down, Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Mike,
Set. 250.
47. In your
From Omaha. Ready, move.
check safety.
Check. Greystone, travel. And middle.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford complete to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Set. Blue 60.
Check Mike 47. Wants to run. They're running it.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Ready, move. Jam. Check the backer. Blue draw Corkers.
And the blitz does come.
Wrap it.
Got a man. That's Allison. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here I come again. 10. Here I come again. Slap.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
No.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
13. Hey, high 7.
We got 25 the mic. He runs.
Hey, easy.
I got it.
12.
Hey, 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, baby.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said,
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, 66 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Again, it's Johnson.
Go, go, run, run, run.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Lions on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Get in the weight room. 47, Mike. 40.
Hey.
47.
Focus, defense, focus.
Mike's 47.
Hurry.
47. I'm coming. Showing 8. Showing 8.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Ready?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bravo.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Kill. Check.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Watch the edge. 4-7's the mic.
Protein spill.
Johnson running right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, filet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's true. Filet. 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Come on, let's go. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Let's make these all the way back home, y'all.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Check.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset, and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 25 to Mike.
Breeze to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Hey, Charlie.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Hey, that QB's trapped.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Will Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Set. Yellow 20.
Check 56. Check.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.